afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome to the historic Bogambara Rugby Stadium here in the hill capital of Kandy. The drums are rolling, the flags are waving, and we're all set for another thrilling encounter in this Dialog Schools Rugby League 2025. Today it's Zahira College Colombo taking on Sri Sumangala College Kandy, two sides with plenty to prove. Zahira come in with a reputation for fast and open rugby, a team that thrives in quick ball movement and aggressive attacking lines. They've had flashes of brilliance and coming in with one win in this segment. The weather forecast today is the maximum temperature. We have 29 degrees and a minimum of 19 degrees Celsius, and the wind is from the left to the right of your screen at a speed of 15 kilometers per hour, and the conditions here are mostly cloudy and very favorable for fast-paced rugby. And alongside me I have Yusuf Zohri joining me today.
Afternoon, Yusuf Azam, as we bring you live pictures from the Papare TV here at Bogambara. Both the teams gearing up for an all-important clash. A lot of pride on the line as we close the curtains on the school's rugby season this year with this weekend. And today's all-important fixtures happening. DS Serenaka College and Kingswood College. Very important game that will pretty much can become the decider. And Trinity College and St. Peter's College playing at their home turf. Trinity will lift the trophy at Palekale this evening after a 38 long year hiatus. And Zahira College here at Sumangala, being hosted by Sumangala, and Vidyartha hosting Dharmaraja at Nittavela. And we'll now move on to a commercial break as we bring you live pictures from Bogambara with kickoff scheduled for 4:15 p.m. here at Kandy.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් නැති දවටනේ නියම විල සඳහන් Swiss Tech Tile Adhesive. අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Our forests come in many forms. They can be up in the hills or down in the plains, fed by the rain or sculpted by the sun. Our forests are deeply rooted in us. They are a living inspiration.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය Chirpy Chips. රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස. නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
රාමෙන් පාරක් දාමුද? මෙතන විතරක් නෙමෙයි. ඕනෙම තැනක රාමෙන්.
හඳුන්වා දෙන මෙල්බන් ස්නැකර්ස් කොරියන් රාමෙන් සේවරි විස්කට්. රාමෙන් සරන්ට සෙට් වෙන්න.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Love rugby,
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi, fun tamai.
The road is yours.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තියේ කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චෞමරි අක්කා.
බිත්තියට Swiss Tech Skim Coat ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මොකුත් නැහැ.
Swiss Tech Skim Coat finish එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Link Natural Cramp Guard Plus. No more suffering from muscle cramps. The herbal specialist for muscle cramps. A trusted product from Link Natural.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Saratona enjoy karana party ekata go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
Follow your dreams, achieve your goals. With every step, let your story unfold. In this world you will shine. Just believe it's your time. Sky is the ultimate limit. Never can you stop any day.
Chase your dream career with eSoft Metro Campus.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
Swisstech Aquashield 2K waterproofer. Seal කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා. නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. Maliban lemon puff puff lemon puff Maliban lemon puff හැම සිතක්ම පිපිදේ රස lemon රසයේ ජීවිතයම මිහිරයි Maliban lemon puff puff lemon puff Maliban lemon puff Maliban lemon puff chill when lemon. Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Whose fault is this? Looks like someone didn't use Tokyo Super Seal for waterproofing. Tokyo.
Very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. We're bringing you live action on the Papare TV in this final weekend of Dialog Schools Rugby this season, as we come down to an all-important thrilling weekend with the Plate Championship begging on a hang here at the DSN Anayaka versus Kingswood game happening at Nittavala. If DSN Anayaka College win that game, they will take home the honours of the Plate Championship. St. Joseph's watching on in hope from their TV screens in Colombo. Kingswood very much wanting to spoil the party for the Dons visiting Kandy. A cliffhanger of a contest happening at Nittavala, but the fate pretty much written for what's here at Zahira visiting Sumangala here at Bogambara. They've secured their position in the top flight for the next season, but a lot on the line with pride for both these schools, coming from a rich heritage of rugby, and both Lukmanul Hakim and Aditya Ratnayaka will want their teams to make sure that they finish the season on a powerful note.
Top strike scorers this season leading the pack is Sithija Jayathilaka, and then followed by Minula Yadehige from Trinity with 11 tries, only 2 behind him. And then we have Praveen Lakmal from DS Mahanam College with 10 tries to his name. And then Didula Jayasuriya, the Tusker, with 9 tries at 4th place. And then we also have another Trinitian in the list at 5th is Nisit Kumarasinghe with 8 tries, and they have been leading their packs with pride, being the highest scorers.
Well, no point surprises there in terms of point scorers. Dilruwan Pereira along with Dennet Samudita from Ananda and Science leading the way. Both place kickers for their teams and have been prolific with their tries. And same goes with Mayank Dias, 79 points. And of course, the talented Antonian Kalpa Lakmina in the list as well, along with Royals fly half Idris Farouk making up for the top 5 point scorers. They've had a wonderful school seasons, these 5 men. They've brought the curtains down, and it all boils down to this final weekend here at the Blade Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, we are bringing you live action on the Papare TV here from the Bogambara International Sports Rugby Stadium. Lots of action. Schools rugby has been a huge production in terms of manpower and quality, and it's nothing that's been of any shortage. And we'll bring you live pictures of kickoff here live at 4:15 on the Papare TV, with kickoff scheduled not so long from now.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් නැති දවටනේ නියම විල සඳහන් Swiss Textile Adhesive. අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Our forests come in many forms. They can be up in the hills or down in the plains, fed by the rain or sculpted by the sun. Our forests are deeply rooted in us. They are a living inspiration.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
උස්වත්තු පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය. Chirpy Chips. රිදෙන්නේ දැනෙන රස. නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
රාමෙන් පාරක් දාමුද?
මෙතන
විතරක් නෙමෙයි. ඕනෙම තැනක රාමෙන්.
හඳුන්වා දෙන මෙල්බන් ස්නැකර්ස් කොරියන් රාමෙන් සේවරි විස්කට්. රාමෙන් සරට සෙට් වෙන්න.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
The road is yours.
German-engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තිය කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චෞමරි අක්කා. බිත්තියට ස්විස් ටෙක්ස් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
Swiss Tech Skim Coat finish එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Link Natural Cramp Guard Plus. No more suffering from muscle cramps. The herbal specialist for muscle cramps. A trusted product from Link Natural.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Saratona enjoy කරන්න party එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
Follow your dreams. Achieve your goals. With every step, let your story unfold.
Chase your dream career with eSoft Metro Campus.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproof දැම්මනම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproofer සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. හැම සිතක්ම පිපිදේ, රස lemon රසයේ. ජීවිතයම මිහිරයි. Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. Chill when lemon.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Whose fault is this? Looks like someone didn't use Tokyo Super Seal for waterproofing. Tokyo Super Seal. Do it right the first time.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රසයක් බැහැය. චර්පි චිප්ස්. රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් නැති දවටනේ නියම විල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamari.
The road is yours.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproof දැම්මනම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproofer සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Reserve your BYD vehicle today with John Keel CG Auto by visiting the BYD showrooms or call us on 0112 125 125.
Dawasama refresh when the train gotta go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. You take it a go ekak.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Are you okay?
Whose fault is this? Looks like someone didn't use Tokyo Superbond for tiling. Tokyo Superbond. Do it right the first time.
Injection එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
Reserve your BYD vehicle today with John Keel's CG Auto by visiting the BYD showrooms or call us on 0112 125 125.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් නැති දවටනේ නියමවිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක්ටයිල් ඇඩසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා. ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් නැති දවටනේ නියමවිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක්ටයිල් ඇඩසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Our forests come in many forms. They can be up in the hills or down in the plains, fed by the rain or sculpted by the sun. Our forests are deeply rooted in us. They are a living inspiration.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to all of you joining us on the Papare TV for this magnificent final weekend of the Dialog Schools Rugby League. And we are live here from the hallowed turf of the Bogambara Stadium. A cauldron of rugby and of course a colosseum of dreams here. Today, as the sun begins its gentle descent, we witness a final flourish. A last dance in the sun as Sumangala College Kandy lock horns with Zahira College. This, of course, is the last stanza of a season-long epic. The final whistle has already blown for some teams. Trinity, deserved champions of the Cup, with a crowning glory that we've spoken for years, and St. Anthony's, who's claimed the bowl with equal distinction and a jubilant triumph. Now, the final act is far from over because across town here at Nittavala, the drama of the plate segment is reaching its fever pitch. Its destiny hanging in the balance for 3 schools. It's a nail-biting conclusion. The very calculus of rugby being done on pitches very close to us, sculpted by the outcome of that DS Sinanayaka and Kingswood game as the Tens Josephians cheer for the Randall Hills boys from their Colombo screens. But here at Bogambara, this is a different kind of finale. Some might call it a dead rubber, a game with no bearing on the grandest scheme of things. But it's different for these players. In their hearts, there is a fire that really doesn't care about the points table. And it's not just about the points, it's about the currency of pride. It's their final chance to leave an indelible mark on the field, to paint a masterpiece in their final showdown of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, as the whistle blows here at Bogambara, we are here for a cracker of a final weekend game. Sumangala College welcoming Zahira College here at the Bogambara Rugby Stadium. A very good evening to my co-commentator here in the combox, Yusuf Azam. Good evening.
Good evening, Yusuf. It's really a pleasure to be joining you here today. And we have the teams today: Sri Sumangala College, the forwards Zain Hassan, Raihan Rushan, Rahim Hajir, Shahib Ishan, Rifanz Rimshad, Navid Inshan, Mujahid. Pardon, this is in fact the team of Zahira, Mujahid, and we have the scrum half Music, and the back we have Afam Abdin, Basit Feroz, Imtiaz Iflan, the captain Lukman Hakim, Farhan Fazlat, Ghani Saraf, and Imad Naim. The replacements Azmir, Arafat, Muhammad, Hassan, Zain, Ahmad, Azil, Saifullah, Fazal and Samidon comprises the Zahira College side for this game today.
Well, the Sumangala College lineup, Lucid prop Rashmina Dilshan, along with hooker Resanda Sahas and Mohammad Akram completing that front row. Achila Gamagi and Tarusha Tikshana the locks, and Anjana Nirmal and Tarusha Dilshan will be the flankers, and Yasiru Ratnayaka at number 8. He's been their key performer this season, but one to look out for is that back line. Ifki Hamid not starting for Sri Sumangala College, quite the surprise. Shashika Bandara one to look out for. He's been very good this season. Sindhu Samarakon and Malisha Karunatilaka will be the fly half and the wings for the evening, along with Sachin Santuka manning the outside half, and Aditya Ratnayaka and Ashin Karunatilaka centers for Sri Sumangala College, and Chamod Pera the fullbacks. Of course, lot to look out for. Yasiru Tivanka Ratnayaka, he's that number 8 who's had a lot of hopes on him, and Shashika Bandara as well. He's been a key player to look out for. Very good Sri Sumangala team this season. They're finishing at the bottom of the championship in terms of the plate segment, but definitely one season that they will try to remember. They've won 2 out of their fixtures so far. Will want to finish on a flourish on home turf.
Match officials for this all-important game today. We have referee Nipuna Amaratunga, first assistant Amila Rajakaruna, and assisting all of them is Yatush Avinash. As you see in picture are the referees for this game today.
Well, a lot going on here at Bogambara. The visiting Zahira squadron have come in their numbers to support their team on a season that has been quite the impressive one for them, given that they finished in the top 6 last season, the 2023 season, top 8 last year, and it would mean a world to them if they had finished much higher this season. A top flight position in the cup segment was one that they looked out for, but unfortunate for them, it's not gone according to plans. Skipper has led with a lot of verve from the front. Lukmanul Hakim, he's led his men with a lot of pride, but they've not been able to string together the kind of results they would like to, as both teams make their way into the grounds here at Bogambara. Well, lot to watch out for. Zahira College, 19 of their previous year's squad played this year, and very little moving out from this year as well. That continuity and long-term strategy in terms of Zahira's rugby has been one that has been a revival for them, and you'd look out for a season that's as exciting as this year for them next year. And in walks the Sri Sumangala squadron, as both teams will take their stand for the national school anthems of the respective schools. And we bring you live pictures of the Papare TV. St. Joseph's College winning against Anand the last evening puts them on pole position in the plate championship, but it will remain so only if DS Senanayaka College don't win. And Kingswood College hosting the Dons from Colombo at Nittavela. Key game, championship decider, and the fans have come in their numbers to Kandy. All important games, all 3 venues in Kandy brimming with potential. The Trinity St. Peter's game happening in Pallekali. Trinity, of course, will celebrate silverware after nearly 4 decades at Pallekali, as both teams here at Bogambara will now stand in pride for their respective school anthems. Emotions running high here at this final showdown. The Suma Rugby Integration have put together a wonderful project to get back their team onto the top flight. Unfortunate circumstances leading them towards relegation to the bottommost segment in 2013. And 2018 they managed to get back into Group B of Division 1, and since 2023 they have stayed on top, and last season winless at the top flight, managing to string together double-digit score across the entire season. But this year they've gone that one step up and managed to ring in very important results in their favour. That win against Thurston College and Vidyartha College, their hometown rivals, coming in very handy to a season that they would consider a remarkable improvement from what was last year, a winless season. Zahira College, of course, a rich tapestry of rugby that they boast of, and across the last 100 plus years, a school that has really been their league champions in 63, one of the very first schools that have adopted the sport in this country. They take their rugby very, very seriously and a lot of pride in what they do. Luqmanul Hakim leading the bunch for Zahira along with Abdullah Hassan, their vice captain, and of course you'd have to look out for Zain Zahim in centre. Hakim Chunchi and Basit Feroz have all been very important in that backline and players to watch out for, and equally so with Variapola Sri Sumangala College. They have a bunch of players whom they take a lot of pride with. Ifki Hamid notably omitted today in the starting lineup, their vice captain, but Aditya Ratnayaka is a powerful, pacey centre three-quarter, vice captain last year, captain this year. He'd be proud to have seen those wins over the Thurstonites and the Tigers. Yasiru Tivankar, as always, was expected with him in that number 8 position, has been a revelation. Both teams are doing their final rites before kick-off here at Bogambara, and you'd expect nothing short of theatre here at the venue here. Yusuf, very important context, very important weekend in terms of schools rugby. The plate championship coming to a close at Nittavela. Well, of course, the bowl and the cup all done for, with both teams celebrating their triumphs. But Kingswood College will want to spoil the Senanayaka party, and they're hosting the Dons at Nittavela.
Very true, Yusuf. A very important final week, and we are almost on the way here at Bogambara. Sumangala being the hosts, their stands is almost very full. There, the flag shining brightly in the gleaming sun in Kandy. They have a very vocal sound base today, but for Zahira, coming all the way from Colombo, they are not. They haven't been shy of making noise either. They've got a very powerful base there. We've got the Sumangala number 10 with the ball.
Shashika Bandara, he's been one of their key players this season. He will be touted to kick things off. The referee will have a few words. Formalities sorted out in terms of technicalities, and all support needed well in place. Two wins for Sumangala, 3 for Zahira across this enthralling schools rugby season. A season that has turned out to be completely, in terms of predictions, has completely toppled on its head. Wesley and Trinity finishing top 2 in the Cup Championship. St. Anthony's coming back to win that Bowl Championship. And it's a good signs for Sri Lankan schools rugby. A lot of talent on the rise.
Given that Sri Lanka itself has been making progress on the international stage lately, these blooms in the school stage definitely gives us a promising future for the Tuskers ahead.
The Sri Lankan under-20s sevens team proceeding to the Asian Championships finals, led by Shahid Zumri. Former Pathanas player, vice captain last year, Shashika Bandara. All good to go here. Formality is done. He'll drop the ball and kick things off. Referee has a look at the watch. Whistle goes off and we are underway here at Bogambara. Kicks it deep into the Zahirian half. Ball latched on to by Zahira's flanker on that occasion. They'll go into ruck. Zahira still in position. Referee says the ball needs to be released. Ball available for the scrum half, and does rightly so. Ball falling and off the foot of Shashika Bandara on that occasion. Passing the Samarakun doing the kicking off duties earlier. Line out in favour of Sri Sumangala.
By the looks of it, seems to be a 5-man line out. It'd be very important to see how these two teams deal with line outs today, and especially the scrums as well.
Tarusha Dilshan lifts the ball on. Ball with Sumangala gaining territory inside the 22 of Zahira College. Their building faces thudding impact by Rishmina Dilshan. Goes to ground. Ball made available. They keep continuing the phases. Onto the fly half. The centre. Onto the full back. Off to the winger. Ball falls down to the ground. They go into ruck back again. Had the Sumangala players, fans on their seats. Onto the fly half. Back again. The Sumangala centre going into thudding impact here at Bogambara. They'll retain possession. The forward will go down. Offloaded cleanly as the Sumangala centre once again goes up, ramming into that Zahirian backline. Ball ruled in favour of Zahira on that occasion. Knock forward is the call from the referee.
Well, so far the few minutes of play has been in the Zahirian territory. Sumangala will be happy starting off proceedings this way. They've had possession so far. A good line out taken early on. That is a very good sign of confidence to build up as they proceed through the game.
Inam to field the ball into the scrum. Zahira packing a powerful pack. Hooked back on. Ball made available. Sumangala, the heavier of the packs, driving momentum. Ball goes into phase. Clears off dangerous territory. Ball made available onto the winger of Sumangala. Onto the fly half once again. Shashika Bandara trying, gets one dummy, but one too many for him to handle. Ball goes to ground. The scrum half makes it available once again. Driving territory on that occasion. Mohammad Akram, the tight head prop. Ball once again ruled in favour of Zahira. Not made available. Referee calls back play. Immediate retreating by the Sumangala forwards.
Zahira well, it goes out, but after contacting that Sumangala player very close to that line, and very good kick there from Zahira.
Ample territory gain on that occasion. Zahira College putting the ball into touch. 5-man line out once again towards the far end of the Bogambara Stadium. Long throw this time. Zahira College opting for the driving maul. Some solid momentum here. Support coming from the fringes. They're driving forward. Sumangala resisting hard. Zahira's forwards taking the ball. This is some great momentum. The rolling maul is on. Ball keeps going forward. Referee brings back advantage to Zahira College. Guilty of breaking down the maul on that occasion, Sumangala. Will be interesting to see what option Zahira go for. Well, they go into touch and not the greatest of kicks. No real vertical territory gain on that occasion. Golden opportunity for Zahira College now.
Nevertheless, Zahira are now within the 22 meters of the Sumangala red zone. Moments ago, it was happening right at the opposite side of the ground, but this time Zahira have the upper hand. It will be the first line out, the second, in fact, that Zahira will be taking
in the Sumangala half. Muhammad Arkam went thudding into the Zahirian backline, and he looks a bit uncomfortable now, receiving a medical attention. Tight head prop for Sumangala. Referee making it very clear that Arkam needs to get back up, or he needs to be taken medical attention quickly. He wants to keep the game going. Good refereeing.
Well, no team would definitely want to lose the player in the very opening minutes of the game. The unfortunate circumstances. The man is still down, and the medic having a look at it.
Muhammad Arkam. Referee's clock is back on here, and he stands up to some applause from the home fans. Zahira will take the line out. Once again, the long line out. Ball presented to the forwards. They're driving hard. This time, staunch resistance from the Sumangala back line. The rolling maul, driving maul is on. Ball goes to ground, made available for the Zahira forwards. A battering ram on that occasion. Ball picked up. Zahira College, not the greatest of territorial gains, but here we go. They are going into phases. Ball mishandled. Will be interesting to see the referee's decision. Advantage brought back to Zahira College. Very good refereeing on that occasion. Thinking of their options here. The Zahira team, they'll put the ball into touch. Easy as that. They've come with a strategy here. The driving maul has been giving them ample territory. The Zahira forwards have been definitely useful. Zain Hassan mainly. And here you go, that forward driving maul once again. Resistance from the Sumangala backline, not good enough. Ball ruled in favor of the defense here. Sumangala College doing very well to turn over possession.
Just when Zahira were gaining some momentum there, that was the third time that they took the line out and went with the driving maul. They were making progress, but this time around it's Sumangala who will have the last say.
Conversation being had with Farhan Fazlat of Zahira College, and Imad Inam as well involved in the conversation. Referee making his sentiments very clear. No room for infringement. Scrum in favor of Sri Sumangala. Shashika Bandara, he's been one of their chief playmakers.
Crouch. 5. Set. Steady.
In comes the ball. Sumangala finally building some momentum. They're trying to break free. They opt against the box kick. Ball still in play. Still driving forward. Eventually brought to ground. Now then, space for Bandar. Kicks it on to the left wing of the Zahira half. Well then, line out in favor of the visitors.
A good little clearance kick there from from Sri Sumangala. An escape from the red zone. Zahira, they were looking dangerous on that side of the ground. They were creating opportunities, in fact, and Sumangala weren't helping, handling out multiple advantages. And now
Long crooked throw, says referee. Ball in favor of Sri Sumangala. Bandara will get ball in hand. Penalty in favor of Sumangala. In fact, it's a scrum called by the referee. For a moment, the Zahira players retreating, gave indications otherwise.
The referee having a word, making sure it's all good out there with the scrum. The ball being fed in and passed out wide. And, takes it into contact. Now the man is still moving, finally being brought down. Quick tap taken, and the Sumangala number 9, he's on the move, still moving, passed on to number 7. Number 7 takes it into contact. The ruck is being formed, and that's the big number 1, again brought down. Sumangala are very close now in that 22, still going, inching closer and closer, playing in phases here. Sumangala taking it nice and easy. The Zahira, their defenses are giving it all. Sumangala still on the move.
Battering ram from Sumangala, picking and driving with their forwards, and marginal territorial gains here, inching as closer. Initial move effected by their skipper Aditya Ratnayake, ably supported by Samarakun, now is manifested in a result of pick and drives very close to the Zahirian try line. This time referee says ball needs to be made available. Ball in favor of Zahira Sumangala College, I beg your pardon. It's Samarakun with ball in hand. Tap and go it will be.
Very crucial opportunity this for Sumangala. A good way to open proceedings. He is almost way under the, and yes, no, it's been overturned by the referee. Probably was held up there on that occasion, if I'm not mistaken.
Very good defense by the Zahirian backline there, holding up the ball. Dilshan crashed onto that whitewash but wasn't able to ground it. Zahira will put the ball into touch.
Well, they would have hoped to do a better job putting that to touch. Not a real advantage taken there in terms of territory. Still, they'll be within the Zahira 22. Inside their red line.
Once again being held up. It was Raihan Rushan who did a job and a half in terms of holding up play there. Referee.
This is the last warning. Daily instructor and Ukada number 6 he called the 8 again in the 5. Hurry to call Karana. Okay.
Referee telling Lukmanul Hakim that his hooker needs to call the numbers for the scrum correctly, because it called an 8-man scrum and there was 5. So final warning on that occasion. Ball given in faces, knocked forward by Zahira. That is poor. That is very, very poor from Rizli Ahmed. Should have done better on that occasion.
Sumangala have yet again another opportunity here to score. They've been at the red line at the red zone of Zahira for quite a while now, and the last one they almost made it through. The Sumangala coming winless in this second round of the tournament will really love a win here.
Zahira on the back of a win in that TB Jaya SA Vijayatilaka trophy. Ball fed into scrum. Ball in favor of Zahira. I think it was offside. The referee ruling that the scrum was broken down by the Sumangala flanker on that occasion. Ball once again put into touch. Outside the 22.
Zahira College needs to take this escape now. Sumangala, they've been lingering on that red zone for a while. The line out nicely collected. It will be passed out to number 10, the fly half.
On to the fullback. Now then, it's with the winger on that occasion. Zahira crashing on. Ball ruled in favour. Referee saying you cannot roll over on that side. Offside call once again. Lukmanul Hakim. He is opting for touch for his team once again. He wants to get out of danger. Puts the ball. Beautiful line out of touch. Put into touch on that occasion. Made the best of circumstances. Ball going out of bounds. Alright then. It's Raihan Rushan once again. Ball in driving maul by Zahira. And they keep gaining momentum on the outer half of the Bogambara Stadium. This time referee ruling knock forward in favour of Sumangala College. Finally some breathing space for the home team.
That was good put to touch on that occasion by Zahira, but then Zahira not making the most out of it. An unnecessary knock on there. Sumangala will have possession of the ball back with them. The ball is fed into the scrum. There goes the Sumangala scrum half to the number 13. He's been bundled up there. Then
Zahira College getting the ball back. Referee saying knock forward once again. I'm not exactly sure that's what happened there. Scrum in favour of the visitors. Number 13 losing control of the ball was the reason. Aditya Ratnayaka, the Sumangala skipper. Scrum in favour of Zahira.
Sumangala needs to be careful with their scrum. The last one was not one to remember for them.
Abdeen feeding the ball. Number 8 for Zahira College. Muhammad Arafat crashing into the back line of Sumangala. Hakim with the ball once again, trying to win more territory. He's got his kicking game very good now. Inside the 22 of the Sumangala half here. Zahira College have been knocking on that fourth door for a while. It will be a matter of time before it all comes crumble. That final pizzazz and touches, that's what's been missing. Rushan puts the ball, clean collection. Here comes the driving ball from Zahira. This time reinforcements coming from the fringers to Sumangala. Ball still moving forward. Zahira with the momentum. Forward and forward. Closer and closer over that try line. Advantage, Zahira says referee. They're looking if the ball is grounded.
By the looks of it, the referee will have a word with his AR. And that is the first try scored for this evening, and it is in the account for Zahira College. The Amana Bank try for Zahira College. The 5 points are up, and that was exactly the strategy that we were talking about, especially exactly what he was mentioning there, Yusuf. After gaining that territory and forming that important driving maul, they've been using that for very good effect, and here comes the fullback lined up for the conversion.
Hakim. Between the uprights it goes. Successful conversion on that occasion by Imad Inam. The fullback was laser focused on what he wanted, and ball went through. Yet to get confirmation on who the try was awarded to. Ball kicked off here, back again at Bogambara. Zahira's centers. making the ruck available. Ball available. Ball in favor of Sumangala College. Very good work from the Sumangala forwards.
Just managed to overturn the ball at the right occasion there, Sumangala.
Referee clearly mentioning that he can't hold up the ball with the hands. In comes Sumangala's number 7. That's Yasiru Ratnayaka. Sumangala going into ground once again. Pick and drive. Those battering rams have been a characteristic feature of Sumangala's attack. Referee asking the ball to be released. Ball made available. Pick and drive. Sumangala now on the blind side, gaining as much yards as possible there. Ratnayaka. Sumangala still ever so close to that touch line, try line, I beg your pardon. Here comes number 9 for Sri Sumangala, Shashika Bandara. Caught the Zahirian defense completely blindsided. Over the whitewash he goes. Strategic play on that occasion by Sumangala, switching it to the far side before immediately going on to the blind side with Bandara. He slots in that over the whitewash. Points on the board. Immediate counter punch from the home side. Passing to Samarakun will line himself up.
Sumangala fans will want this to go through. That silence on the ground. There goes the eruption as the ball flies through the poles. A successful conversion for Sumangala. The scores are now equal here at Bogambara. Sri Sumangala and Zahira have 7 points each.
Samarakun converting that with quite the ease. Amanabang perfect Amanabang try of the match for Bandara, and Samarakun effecting that conversion. We'll have a small hydration break. The conditions here have been seething hot. It's been intolerable in the combox in itself. Yusuf, it must be definitely quite challenging out there in terms of conditions.
For sure, Yusuf, and so far these two teams have performed exceptionally well given the conditions here at Bogambara. Zahira College especially showing prowess with the boot. And one thing I noticed was that Zahira have been kicking against the wind, and they've been able to get those good distances, all kicking against the wind, and that is something that they really take as an advantage when they come from the other half. And it really shows how good they are with the boot.
Basit Feroz on that occasion, I beg your pardon, that was Imad Inam who kicks the ball into play. Ball goes to ground. Bandar puts the ball into Zahirian territory. Collection on that occasion by Umair Zain. Zahira making use of their flanks. Here comes a clean run from the outside wing. Oh, dummy, another dummy. This is a third dummy. Beautiful piece of rugby. Zahira College striking back hard. Take that for a piece of teamwork. Farhan Fazlat goes over the whitewash. Zahira College, beautiful piece of rugby on that occasion. Immediate counter punch. Bandar was breathing a sigh of relief as he cleared the half, but the Zahira flankers had other thoughts. Beautiful piece of rugby. I think that was Ghani Sarif on the outside wing with that dummy, effecting that, and that final offload onto Farhan Fazlat. Easy pickings.
And oh, what a fast-paced game that we are witnessing here at Bogambara. I don't think it has been much longer than 3 to 4 minutes. In that span, we've seen around 3 back-to-back tries from both the sides. Zahira chipping in with the last one. They just stole that from Sumangala on that occasion, and a successful conversion for Zahira as well, extending their lead by 2 more points. They lead now to 7 points with Sumangala 7 and Zahira 14 in total.
Imad Inam converting it quite conveniently. Amana Bank try couldn't be more perfect for Zahira College. In comes the feed once again from Bandara. Samarakuna, I beg your pardon. Zahira College. Ball made available onto that dangerous flank once again. Referee says ball knocked forward in favor of Zahira College. You can't fall down with your hands, number 24. Referee making it very clear to Umair Zain. Ball must be made available and released on your territorial side. This time Samarakun puts it into touch inside the Zahirian 22. A loading counter punch from Sumangala.
Some good territory gain there from Sumangala. Within the Zahirian 22 they are now. And we were talking about back-to-back tries, and Sumangala will now eyeing at that redemption. By the looks of it, it is a 7-man line out there for Sumangala. But Zahira will steal the ball from them at the line out. The man will go down. Ball available. Passed out very wide. Puts boot. Tries to clear it. Well, that will go out on the full. But not really an escape Zahira wanted there. Nevertheless, Sumangala will have possession of the ball back again. Again, a 7-man line out it is once again. And again, Sumangala will mess up their line out for the second consecutive time. Zahira running around the corner, very fast hands there on that occasion.
Knock-on advantage for Zahira College. Caught a bit off guard there. The positioning was awful in terms of their passes. So knock-on from general play, says referee Arya Sena. Scrum ruled. The advantage will go back to Zahira College. Clear infringement on the previous occasion by the Sumangala forward.
Crouch. Bye. Set.
Ball fed in once again. Afam Abdin feeding the ball in. This time switch of play once again. This is beautiful rugby. They've been pretty good at running their faces, Zahira College. And when that occasional piece of trickery comes in, Sumangala really caught off guard. Ball made available once again. On to the runner. Tries to keep going the center. Ball knocked forward. Not his strong suit. Arkam Azmir. He's in there to do the forward props duties. But a rather awkward offload catching him off guard. Scrum in favor of Sumangala College. Open play infringement.
Crouch. Bye. Set.
Yeah, Siru will be the man to feed in to the Sumangala scrum.
Here comes Samarakun. One man, another man, dummies it beautifully. Tries to be too ambitious, brought down by the Zahirian winger on that occasion. Zaid Fazal bringing the number 10 down. Sumangala making the ball available. Battering rams in effect once again. Pushed back by the Zahirian defense. Again pick and drive on the far side. Referee requesting the ball to be released. This time trying to gain some momentum with a skip on that occasion. This time over the whitewash. Over the whitewash goes Banda Samarakun. Sumangala College right back in it here at Bogambara. Amana Bank try for Bandar. Samarakun, I beg your pardon. I was passing to Samarakun who went over that whitewash on that occasion.
What a turnaround of events and what a comeback, more importantly, from Sumangala College. And, this is the conversion. Is this successful? That would again equate the scorecards at Bogambara here.
Zahira opting against charge downs. No player in position for that. Gets to take all his time. Samarakun. Through the uprights it goes. The flags are up. We're on level terms back here at Bogambara. Bandar helping his team. So far, so much. 9 points of the 14 coming from his hands and feet.
Sumangala fans are eruptive, and here's a replay of that Samarakon going over the whitewash at ease. And there was the blind side there. And Samarakon picked it up beautifully, taking that opportunity. And here goes.
On to the Zahirian centre. Zain Zahim. Zanir keeps the ball well within Zahira's possession. On to the scrum half. On to the flanks this time. A very good tackle by the running Sumangala defender. Referee says ball needs to be released. Ruck in effect. They'll move into phases. Once again ball passed on to a powerful forward. That occasion, beautiful little piece of rugby, a switch on that occasion. Once again, in comes the fullback. Ball goes to ground. Here comes Zahira.
Fullback is on his way, and one dummy, but not too many. He'll be brought down there. Zahira still got possession of the ball. Zahira moving forward here, taking it phase by phase, and that is Zahira, number 10, beg your pardon. He's down. Sumangala posing a good defense here at the red zone of theirs, but Zahira are close given their prowess. There is no guarantee that Sumangala could hold it all up.
Get back.
Ball made available. In comes Muzil Samad. Ball goes to ground. This time Zahira College easy pickings. Amana Bank try number 2 for Zahira College. Easy pickings on that occasion. A few switchers and Zahira College well over the line. Farhan Fazlat, the right centre on that occasion. It was Farhan Fazlat with the try. Number 33 on his back, Farhan Fazlat, going over the whitewash. Here we are back again. Himadinam. Charge down in place for Sumangala. Getting ample amount of distraction from the home crowd. This time wavered from Inam. Hometown cheers louder. 19-14. Fast-paced rugby here. End-to-end action from Bogambara. Now then, if Sumangala continue their trend and convert, they will be in the driver's seat.
Moments later we thought, well, it was level, and the next moment we've got one side in the lead, and that's the story of this game so far. They've been hitting at each other back and forth, and very good signs for both the teams. That is a close encounter. Doesn't matter that these teams are at the bottom of the plate standings. They haven't failed to entertain, and there goes a high-hanging kick collected by Sumangala, number 15, the fullback, and offloaded to number 14, and number 14 two dummies, and off number 4. Number 4 goes over for Sumangala. What a piece of run that is. The crowds are ecstatic. Number 4 for Sumangala, Achila Gamage. That was the man who went over the whitewash for the Amana Bank try. And what a game back and forth this has been between these teams, Yusuf.
Wonderful piece of rugby by Samod Pereira on that occasion, affecting those dummies and catching the Zahirian backline off guard. And then it was a matter of space amply open for Gamage to go over the line. Samarakun lining himself up for the conversion.
Sumangala have an opportunity to take the lead here. Well, will not be a lead, but again another level score at 30 minutes here. 19 apiece for both the sides.
It's that wind coming against both those players. In fact, it was Aditya Sachin Santuka who made that play available, and then Achila Gamage went over that whitewash. Zahira to kick start things back again. Imad Inam. High hanging kick deep into Sumangala territory. Samarakun clears the ball, not too far outside the half of Sumangala. Clean collection by the Zahirian winger. Fullback sent, I beg your pardon, on that occasion. Ball turned over. Immediate resistance from the Zahirian defense. Here comes yet another dummy. Ambitious from Santuka. Forward pass on that occasion. Trying to get a bit ahead of himself there. That was everything for Zahira Sumangala to cheer for. Men available on the far side, but Santuka deciding to go all by himself. Now then, scrum in favour of Sumangala. Bandar to feed the ball in.
Thank you. Good.
Ball made available. Takes it on to their fly half. Samarakun tries to get off a push, but can't. Referee rules in favour of Zahira.
First offense, holding the ball. Second, you attempt the ball. Number 11.
2 offences on that occasion by Sumangala. Referee says first offence, holding the ball. You've got to release it as soon as you go down. Both teams have been quite guilty of that infringement. Again, that wind not really giving any sort of vertical momentum for Zahira's kickers to work with, and they'll go into touch in their own half.
Sumangala, having the advantage of the wind, haven't really made much use of it, haven't used their boot as often as Zahira has done. It'd be interesting in the other half how Zahira will take it into advantage, and that is number 15, the fullback, passes on to number 12, and there goes the big man, takes it into contact. Good resistance from Sumangala. Zahira working the line.
Not all the way.
It is passed out wide, and the big man again makes a thunderous attack there. A knock on from Zahira, a timely error, and Sumangala will reclaim possession of that ball.
Arkam Azmir on that occasion, knocking the ball forward, an error that you can't afford too much. Both these teams, ample potential, but occasionally those glimpses showing why they are limping at that bottom segment of the plate. In comes ball, goes to Samarakun, onto the moving Sumangala runner. One too much for him to handle with the momentum. Advantage Zahira College. Ball made available. Zahira's forwards make the ball available. Beautiful piece Good handling on that occasion. This time it's acceleration mode on for Zahira's wingers. Offload.
Look on board.
Well then, Zahira
Half time.
had a meal and a half to work with on that occasion. But Luqmanul Hakim and his team will be feeling that they should have been in front. So will Aditya Ratnayaka and his men. It's half time here at Bogambara. It's been a thrilling half of end-to-end rugby from both these teams, and at the end of the first half, it's the spoils shared equally at 19 apiece. We'll be back with second half action live from Bogambara on your Papare TV HD. Not so long from now as we take a break for commercials and drinks. Thank you very much.
Hey, shall we have a ramen? Yeah? Yes, now you can have Korean ramen anytime, anywhere. With newly introduced Maliban Snackers Korean Ramen Savory Biscuit. Grab a pack for just 550 rupees and get that spicy Korean ramen sensation while watching this match.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi Fun Tamari.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් නැති දවටනේ නියමවිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක්ටයිල් ඇඩසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
සැරටම enjoy කරන්න party එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
The road is yours.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තිය කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චම්මලි අක්කා.
බිත්තියට ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
විහිළු නෙමේ ටෝකියෝ සුපර් ඕන වැඩකට සුපර්.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
That was summer refreshment, the train එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex, get, spray, go.
There is a rhythm to island life, where a walk is a dance, where there is work-life flexibility, where fun is serious, and where songs rise out of the sea. The unique and amazing facets of island living inspire us.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living redefined.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproof දැම්මනම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
Swistek Aquashield 2K waterproofer. සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා. නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
The road is yours.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් නැති දවටනේ නියම විල සඳහන් Swistek tile adhesive. අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
Are you okay? Whose fault is this? Looks like someone didn't use Tokyo Superbond for tiling. Tokyo Superbond. Do it right the first time.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamari.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
The road is yours. German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
දවසම fresh වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තිය කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චමරි අක්කා.
බිත්තියට ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝට් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නෑ.
Swistek Skim Coat finish එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් නැති දවටනේ නියම විල සඳහන් Swistek tile adhesive. අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Hey, shall we have a ramen? Yeah? Yes, now you can have Korean ramen anytime, anywhere with newly introduced Maliban Snackers Korean Ramen Savory Biscuit. Grab a pack for just 550 rupees and get that spicy Korean ramen sensation while watching this match.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamari.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් නැති දවටනේ නියම විල සඳහන් Swistek tile adhesive. අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා. නව
We're back again with the second half action here at Bogambara. Highlights of the first half. Very enthralling contest end to end as live action brought to you on the Papare TV. Both teams making their way out onto the turf here in Bogambara as we bring to you live pictures. First half was end to end. 3 tries from both sides, 2 of them converted. Zahira College happy to convert, and so came Pasan Samarakot and his team. And that was Achila Gamage over the whitewash for Sumangala College, which resulted in a failed conversion. But here we are with action about to begin here at Bogambara. Zahira College kicking with the wind. Imad Inam, ball in hand. We are in for some high intense. The final half of rugby for the 2025 Dialog Schools Rugby League. High hanging kick falls into the Sumangala half. Advantage Zahira. Ball made available outside. Here comes the big burly Zahira, number 8. Inam makes the ball available on the flanks. Offloads it onto their winger. A push, another push. This is good from Zahira. There was Imad on that occasion. Here comes Zahira once again. You cannot hold the ball. You should release in the Sumangala half, but ruled in favor of Sumangala. Samarakon, he's been so good to watch this game.
Pasindu will bring back play to right where it started at the 50-meter line. Sumangala will have possession at the line out. It will be a 5-man line out in favor of Sri Sumangala.
Taking their time. Close line out. Ball goes to ground. Ruck formed. Making the ball available. On to Samarakun once again. He's been their chief playmaker. Incoming run from Zahira's winger. Ball knocked forward. In comes Samarakun. Trying to make advantage. 10-meter advantage in place for Sumangala College. So they can play with a bit of risk here. In comes the number 7. Tarusha Nirmal. Ball made available. On to Yasiru Dilshan. Zahira. Ball brought back to a position of advantage. Bandar. Ball in hand, opting to go for a touch and go, but referee
number 9, not 10 meters.
In consultation with the skipper, they decide to go for touch. Samarakun puts it very close to that Zahira's try line.
Well, it will be the first time that Sumangala enter the Zahira's red zone after the first half of the game. We have just commenced the second half here at Bogambara. Referee wants to stop his clock for a while. Well, game is on again. The Sumangala clean collection forms that driving maul. Sumangala are inching. Well, the ball is brought in from the side.
Number 2, you can't do roll. You can't get it to roll.
You cannot roll twice, says the referee.
He attempts the ball. You want to play. Place the ball, please.
Zahirian defender putting in that defensive attempt very first time and getting that ball in favor. No real positive improvement in terms of the kicking, despite kicking with the win. High standards of refereeing so far in this game.
Zahira will still be in the danger zone. And, not really making use of that territory gain. There pops the ball.
Ball knocked forward. Sumangala in the Zahira 22. Key contest this in the context of this game. Scrum in favor of Sumangala. Bandara with ball in hand.
Crouch. Bye. Set.
Shashika Bandara feeds it in. That is number 8. Yasiru taking it into contact to Achila. Achila gives it.
Gamage goes over the whitewash. The home team will celebrate. Second try of the game for Achila Gamage. Amana Bank try. The pressure was on, and it was coming, and it was a matter of time. Zahira had their chance to clear the defences, but Sumangala making short work of what was an ill-presented defence. This should be customary for Samarakoon. Charged down in position by Zahira. Nearly charged it down, but result achieved. The ball goes astray. 24-19. The wind working against Samarakoon.
Achila Gamage is a very quick man on his foot. And, any gap, any opening he sees, he'll just fly past through. And that was another occasion where Achila, when he has possession of the ball and you give him an opening, he scores. And same happened the last time Achila was in a similar situation, and he's been a formidable contender this game for the Swiss Tech perfect player of the match, Yusuf.
Definitely 2 tries so far, and he's been a handful in terms of being in the right place at the right time. Inam. Substitution in effect. Number 11 goes out for Zahira College. 16 goes out as well.
Number 6 out. Number 6.
6, 16 and 11 out for Zahira College. Zain, Mujahid and both those players going out. Inam. In a mission to regain the advantage. High hanging kick into the Sumangala half. Immediate tackle. Zahira effecting foul play from Sumangala. Bandar clears the lines. Into touch. Zahira College in Sumangala half. Same story. Pendulum swinging from side to side here at Bogambara.
Both the teams haven't really made use of this wind. And Sumangala, Zahira now driving forward with the rolling maul. And finally collapses. Zahira still got possession of the ball. There goes number 13 to number 24. Number 24, he's been bundled down. And the ruck is being formed.
Advantage Zahira.
Collapse the maul.
Sumangala guilty of collapsing the maul, says referee. Rightly so. There was a truckload of momentum for Zahira. You couldn't ask for better. Just onto the field. And he effects a perfect kick on that occasion. Hassan, the vice captain, Abdullah Hassan, puts the ball into touch. Line out one. The driving maul in effect. Zahira quite powerful with their forward movement. Here's some momentum. Ever so close to that try line and over the whitewash. Amarabank try number 4. Zahira College on level terms. MRM Rifnaz going over the try line for Zahira College. That driving maul had momentum written all over it, and it was a matter of time before they struck back with matter of force. And now then, place kicker in place.
We've been talking about the driving maul since the start of the game, and as you said, it was only a matter of time until it stuck for Zahira, and it is in this occasion at the 44th minute of the game. Zahira level things out with that rolling maul. It is Hajar who will be attempting, Zain who will be attempting the conversion.
Beautiful with the wind. It was Zain Hassan, number 1 for Zahira College, who got that. Quite the unfamiliar sight. You don't have your loose head prop kicking the ball over the uprights on a conversion, but Hassan making it clear why he was given that responsibility. Alright then, we are on level terms here. In fact, Zahira going over 26-24. Visitors in the driving seat, but the margin is as thin as you could expect it to be.
And also, both these teams have secured a bonus point. Well, it would have made sense if it was we were at the earlier stages of the tournament, but bonus points at this point of the tournament not really going to count for the sides. Nevertheless, points are points. This is Shashika Bandara who will be feeding in for Sumangala. The referee not very happy with the scrum there, having a word with the Zahira players, the front row. Have another go at it.
Well, there's the bottom clash game here at the plate segment. It's the championship clash at Nittavela and DS Senanayaka College on the verge of another championship. 29 points to 19, leading proceedings. The Josephians are well and truly hoping for a Brandle Hills miracle. In comes the ball to the Vidyartha backline. Bandar in effect once again. Samarakun, I beg your pardon, makes the ball available. Ruck in form. This time tries to break through the defense on that occasion. Sachin Santuka. Ball made available by Sashika Bandara. They'll go into ground once again. Referee says release the ball. This time Samarakun doesn't make the cleanest of collections. Charged down by Zain Hassan. In fact, it was Raihan who did the charge, Raihan Rushan. Ball needs to be released. Bandar, advantage, knock on, says referee. Here comes a powerful Rishmina Dilshan. Ball made available. Advantage over, says referee. Tries to kick the ball and gain some advantage. Very smart move by Samarakun, but equally up to it the Zahirian backline. Imad Inam kicks the ball into Zahira's territory. They have a chaser on. Sachin Santuka passes the ball on to Chamod Pereira, who puts it out of danger for the time being. Collection on that occasion by Muzil Samat. Now runs through the Vidyartha defense. Clean offload. And Zain Hassan makes a mess of it. Advantage Sumangala. Ball made available. Bandar. Advantage over, says referee. Box kick. Collection by the Zahirian fullback. A yard and a half of extra pace from him. This is good rugby. Chase is well and truly on. Santuka puts the ball back into the Zahira half, attempting a 50-22 on that occasion. And they get it. This is some solid rugby. A beautiful 50-22 by Santuka in retaliation to that kick by the Zahirian fly half. Now then, have they got their tails up, the Sumangala back line?
That was Santuka. He's been doing the job with the boot for a while, but this is one time that it really struck and they try to make the most of it. That is number 9, the Bandar, going down with the ball. The ruck has been formed, ball is available. We'll try to go through the defenses there. Again, brought down. The ruck is again formed. Bandara will pass it on to the big number 1, to the number 3. He'll move forward, very close, inching. Sumangala still on their feet. Can they go right under the post this time? 2 points behind there for Zahira going. Well, not sure what exactly happened there.
Accidental offside, says referee. Scrum in favour of the visitors.
Sumangala will be really upset with themselves on that one. They did all the hard work to get there, and that last passage of play was very good too. Played that in phases, but in the end, silly mistake that costed them probably another 5 points there.
On that occasion,
No, you come inside, please.
this time Hassan puts it out of any sort of danger, still in their own half, but well and truly out of the red zone. Good rugby by Zahira, taking no risks. No, they are in the driving seat. Line out in favor of the hosts.
It is Resendu, the hooker for Sumangala.
You want to feed the ball to middle, not on your side, but you want line out or scrum.
Zahira College opting for a scrum on that occasion.
It's a hooker throw. That's the reason.
Crooked throw, says referee.
Crouch.
Afam Abdin feeds the ball in. Abdin makes it available for his centre. On to the outside centre. Off to their wingers. Hassan, he is rapid. He is very, very rapid, Hassan. But he is brought down by some solid defence. Territorial gain for Zahira.
Nice little cameo by the Zahira on foot. Very rapid, nice quick passes there. And they were playing the line of the game beautifully, as you see in that replay. 21-24, and that man coming right on time in the corner. But then really unfortunate, there was brought down by a good piece of defensive work.
Saifullah putting the ball across to Umair Zain, making it available to Hassan, who sped past as much defenders as he could before he was eventually brought down, and now he needs some medical attention.
Not very good signs. We see a stretcher being rushed in to the scenes. It is a Sumangala player who's down.
Lakvindu Denuwan comes in for the replaced player.
Well, given how things have panned out to be in the second half, Yusuf, Sumangala missed two crucial opportunities there, very close to the try line. And as we speak, there's one player being carried off the ground. He'll be sent off with a round of applause by the Sumangala stands, the hosts.
Line out in favor of Sumangala College. Five-man line out on this occasion. Advantage Sumangala, knocked forward by Zahira. Still in their own half.
The line outs this second half have been quite clumsy from both the sides, not really collected cleanly on many occasions.
Luck with Denuan. He's taken over scrum duties. Tarusha Nirmal getting a warning. Ball rolled in. Denuan makes the ball available to the running centre. Ball released and available. Tries to clear the territory and Samarakun effectively does. Ball still within Zahira's Sumangala's half. Goes out into touch. Zahira College. With Imtiaz Iflan manning that left wing. Here comes Zahira. Goes to ground. Release. Ruck form, says referee. Inam makes it available. Ball still available. Referee says release the ball. Inam once again. Switches of play. A skip onto the outside flank. Number 21 of Zahira College. It's Shahil Saifullah. And Inam back again. Makes it available. In comes Zahira. Afam Abdin effective in that occasion. Knocked forward by Zahira College. The kind of error you don't want to be making when you're in a forward momentum situation. Zahira. Unfortunate error on that occasion. The lead is as slender as ever, Yusuf. They'll want to extend it. Sumangala, on the other hand, will know that this is not too far away.
Sumangala, they're only one shot away from gaining lead here. Only 2 points behind at the moment. And Zahira, they currently have momentum on their side, but Sumangala's got possession of the ball. That's the ball's been fed in there by Bandara. The man is still moving, finally been brought down. The ruck has been formed. Sumangala will look to work the line, go in phases, and that was Bandara brought down on that occasion. Santuka to Samarakon to number 8. The big number 8 is still on his feet, single-handedly fending off those defenders. He finally is being brought down. The number 21 and the big number 1, he is going to. This is a good play in phases from Sumangala. Little chip by the skipper, but not a very smart use of the boot there. The skipper gives back possession to Zahira, and Zahira will return the favour by putting it back to boot. Number 14, there's a man in pursuit, and he'll collect it. Sumangala still in their own half. They'll put it into boot. Sumangala will keep possession. Somehow things have been sticking for them this little phase of play. Sumangala are inching forward. Those two coupled momentum there on that occasion. You made good use of it. Number 7, he has been brought down. Ball available, released. That'll be a knock backwards there. Samarakon puts it to boot, but straight to the hands of the Zahira player at the back. Zahira returns the favor. Samarakon is there. Samarakon can only watch it as it bounces and speeds past him.
Captain?
Out of the turf.
What do you want? 22 about Oscar.
Sumangala College opting for scrum. Trying to go for that 50-22. Imtiaz on that occasion. Guilty of the infringement. Scrum in favor of Sumangala.
Number 2 and number 19 out.
Raihan Rushan and Akif Azmil both go out, and substituted Zahira College.
Crouch. By set.
Bandara with the ball.
That's Masit Induvara, who's assumed scrum half duties. In comes the feed to the back line. Here comes a running Bandara, brought down. Referee says that's a fair contention. This is incredible rugby from Lukmanul Hakim, the skipper, winning the ball from the ruck. Play continues. Ball in the hand of Aditya Ratnayaka. Skipper offloads it on to their number 7. That's Tarusha Dilshan. Keeps going. Samarakun brought down by the Zahirian defense. Ruck is formed. Bandara, not the kind of kick he would have liked to have. Imtiaz Iflan makes the ball available. That's the scrum half. Offloads the ball on to once again. This is a very good rugby from Abdeen, who's been very available in terms of the rucks for his team. Gaining territory, Zahira College. Abdeen once again down to Hakim. Hakim breaks past the defense. This is some beautiful rugby. Offloads it on to number 21, who will try and go over the whitewash. Ball made available in the ruck. Referee says ball overturned. This is great rugby. It looked like it was a moment of joy for Ghani Saraif, but Lukmanul Hakim's hard work coming in, unfortunately too short for Zahira to extend their lead. Now then, he's getting attention. On that occasion, there was Saraif falling short. Ball turned over by Sumangala.
Ball was not released there on time. Just a tad too late there from Zahira. It was Ghani Saraif. It was a nice little passage of play there. And it was a controlled release, but unfortunately just could not make the ball available. And other than that, they were almost over the line, Zahira College.
Referee having a few words with the skippers here. Clock is back on.
We've got around 12 minutes of play to go. That is on our clock. Hopefully it's not much different in the referees, but Referee again not very happy with that scrum. He'll have a word and have a go again. Crouch, says the referee.
Ball fed in. Bandara. Out comes Yasiru Ratnayaka. Here comes Sumangala trying to work their way out. Ratnayaka, the skipper, makes the ball available. Samarakun tries to burst past the Zahirian staunch defense. Goes down to ground. Ball in favor of Zahira College, and the red and green pavilion erupts, and they will go over the whitewash. Try time. Amana Bank try for Zahira College. Will be interesting to see who went over the line.
It was a quick tap taken on that occasion. And this was the moment Zahira regained possession of the ball. That quick tap was taken by number 13.
12.
Lukman. It is
the skipper Lukmanul Hakim. Zain Hassan lining himself up to put it over the uprights once again. Zahira College 10 minutes away from avoiding a bottom half finish. Bottom place finish, I beg your pardon. Zain Hassan not successful on that occasion, but Zahira's lead will go 5 points up. 31-24. The visitors leading the proceedings here in Kandy.
this time around. Sumangala will not come back up with the breaking the back-to-back tries from both the sides. Zahira will score their second consecutive try for the first time here. And that was Lukman, the captain, went down for the first time this evening for Zahira. Samarakon to restart proceedings. A high hanging kick. Men underneath.
Ball goes out of play. Zahira line out once again. Ball made available. Abdin. He's been omnipresent. Zahira trying to work their way. Ruck. Ball possession overturned in fact. Sumangala's chance to hit back. Here comes Ratnayaka. Skipper says he'll go alone. Malisha Karuna Thilaka in support. Advantage brought back. In comes Masit Induvara running at the Zahirian defense. Tries to stay up. Wins a bit more territory. Ball made available. In comes the lanky Resindu Sahas. Brought down despite a lot of force. Samarakun, Ratnayaka tries to break past the Zahirian defense. He'll be held up. Sumangala still very much moving forward. Masit Induvara makes the ball available once again. Drives hard into that Tarusha Dilshan. Ratnayaka limping, but the attack is still well and truly on. Rishmina Dilshan thudding into that Zahirian backline. Induvara once again. Samarakun tries to take things on his own. Ever present Zahira defense brings him down, trying to win that last 5 meters here. Sumangala pick and drive on that occasion. Rishmina Dilshan opting for plan change here, driving forward. Resandu Sahas brought down, driving forward once again. This time they will go over the whitewash. Beautiful piece of rugby. Referee blows the whistle. That was a long time coming. They were knocking and knocking and knocking, and the fourth had to eventually concede. There was some brilliant team game. Immediate switch of strategy in that last bit, and over the whitewash she went. Sumangala kick under the post now. This would mean level terms. The Sumangala forwards have put in a shift and a half. Samarakun puts it over the upright. We are on level terms. 8 minutes to go and nothing separating both these teams. Incredible game of rugby we are seeing here. One the fans will remember. If this has to be the curtain closer to the season, you'd gladly be the one to see it. What work from the forwards. Amanabank try for Sumangala College.
Sumangala now very much back in this encounter. Electrified atmosphere here at Bogambara. A treat for the home team fans.
Well, it would be fair to say that the next scorer takes the game. Yusuf.
Very true, Yusuf. At the very end of the game, we are now. We've been leveling the scoreboards throughout the game, one after the other. Zahira, they've got possession of the ball by the looks of it. Has it been overturned? Zahira, they still got possession. The ruck is formed. The ball is available. That is number 18. Number 18 being brought down.
Arafat going hard into the defense. Zahira driving through once again. Basit Feroz thudding into that. Abdin available as ever. In comes the Zahira prop. Wayward throw. Forward pass, says referee. Advantage Zahira College. Guilty of an offside infringement on that occasion, Sumangala. And they're going for the sensible move. They're looking to the dressing room and clear indication of the expectations here. Imtiaz Iflan says he wants to go for the kick.
Given the time we are in the proceedings of the game, it's a very sensible choice by Zahira. Flat and through the post is the ball on that occasion, as Zahira now take the lead. 34 points to 31.
Cool as ever, Iflan on that occasion. Knew what exactly he was up against. The wind was working for him. Piercing kick throw over the uprights. It's 34 points to 31. It's making very hard for us to select the Swiss Tech perfect player of the match, Yusuf. High hanging kick. Ambitious Sumangala line running at the ball. Using the blind side once again. Zahira. Advantage Sumangala.
As you're saying about the Swiss, choosing the Swiss Tech perfect player of the match. New contenders right now are forming out of thin air. That's how good this game has been so far.
Zahira College stringing together a real team performance. Hinduvara with ball in hand. Feeds it. The number 8 decides to go by himself. That was Yasiru Ratnayaka. Ball made available. Resandu Sahas thudding into the Zahirian defense. Hinduvara makes it available. Dilshan to Akram. Akram rolls over once. Ball made available. In comes Bandara, brought down. Sachin Santuka ably supporting him. This time Akram stranded once again. The forwards giving a hand and a half for the Sumangala attack. Induvara once again. Samarakon tries to do a dummy. Cannot get past the Zahirian defense. Still gains a few meters. Ball made available. Induvara. Once again, here's a moving Sehas. Close as ever to that try line. They are held up on this occasion. Trying to move past that try line, still held up. Referee says held up, back to advantage. Sumangala College will try and retreat. Touch and go would be Zahira's defense, hanging on to this by their claws.
Dying moments of the game, and Sumangala, all they need is one hit and they could possibly take the game home. Right in front of the home side will be a dream for Sumangala. That is Deshan. Deshan is ever so close. A ruck has been formed. The ball is made available. Through the fringes, the captain, supported by Gamage. Ball is available. Number 21, that is. Takes it into contact. And Zahira so far very good with the defenses. Akram there. That is when the defense eventually gives up, does it?
Knocked forward by Sumangala on that occasion. It's a very volatile atmosphere here at Bogambara. Everybody on their toes. You never know who's going to be one having the last laugh. Here comes the Suma attack. Advantage Sumangala. The homestand erupts. Here they come. Driving forward. Induvara to Santuka. There's a dummy. Santuka goes down. Induvara once again. In comes Dilshan. 5 meters away. Hassan. In comes Akram. He's been packing a heavy weight here. Dilshan. Referee says roll away. In comes the Sumangala attack. Induvara to the outside flank. It's the skipper Ratnayaka who will try and go over the line. And referee will request a timeout. He'll have a word with his assistant referee. Assistant referee says line out call. Aditya Ratnayaka, the skipper, ever so close.
Just for contest, the time in our clock is over 70 minutes, but not yet in the referees. But his one can't be very far off, as we are in the dying moments of this game. Sumangala, they've been knocking on that door for the past few minutes, but Zahira so far holding up with their defenses.
Well then, it's been they are deciding to equalize here, and that man on screen has the Sumangala crowd at his feet. Here's a chance to close your season without any form of that'll be end of proceedings. And a Swiss-Tech perfect player of the match, Pasindu Samarakun, he's effected a try, 2 conversions and that final penalty, and he's been very effective in their playmaking. There was a lot of contention. Zahira will be gutted that they couldn't finish off on a winning note after having most of the lead for most of the time. Unfortunate, but the hometown team striking back in the dying moments of the game.
What a game it turned out to be. From the beginning till the end, it has been a nail-biting one, keeping us at the edge of our seats. Has been leveled quite a few times throughout the game. That's how close and tight this has been.
Luqmanul Hakim.
And Luqmanul Hakim will be star player from Zahira College.
Drawn encounter. Shared spoils between passing the Samarakun and the skipper going over the try line, and was very effective in dictating play, both these players, for Zahira and for Sumangala. And it's been an enthralling contest here at Bogambara. Both teams exchanging punches, not one too many on any occasion, and those tiny costly mistakes coming back to bite both these teams at the end of what has been an incredible theatre. Both sets of fans had their moments, but Sumangala College will be glad that they go home at least without losing all of their round 2 fixtures. 3 of their previous fixtures they did lose out to Anand, the DS and Kingswood, but managing to draw this final one will be some form of relief for the Sumangala outfit. Zahira, of course, on the back of that win at Anand at the SA Vijay Tilaka Trophy. Here's all the action from the second half.
That was Gamage with the very first try of the second half for Sumangala. And then Zahira again moving that drive, the driving ball to good effect, going over that time. A few successful conversions in the second half as well. Zahira went on to score 3 tries in the second half, and then that was the last kick from Pasindu Samarakon that took the game home for both the teams. And the final confirmation is 34-all here at Bogambara, and what a game we could ask for a curtain closer here of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2025.
Incredible scenes here, and Papare TV bringing you all the live action from the entire school's rugby season throughout the season, and it has been an incredible show. 5 tries apiece, 3 conversions apiece, a penalty apiece, nothing separating both these teams. And Pasindu Samarakun from Sumangala College, the Swiss Tech perfect player of the match. He went was a player and a half for his team, with those place kicks and the try coming in his favour as well. Nothing separating both these sides. 34 apiece. Incredible game of rugby here at Bogambara. And with that, it's been a pleasure bringing to you all the action across the 8 weeks of rugby from around the country. Production teams are stationed everywhere, bringing you the best of schools rugby with the best of players and the best of production quality. The Papare TV has had a fun time bringing you the best pictures across Sri Lanka, across the school circuit. And as we sign off for this 2025 schools rugby season, it's a moment of pride, it's a moment to celebrate, as we have 3 champions. Trinity College taking home the Cup Championship, DS Nayaka College taking home the Plate Championship, and St. Anthony's College bringing down the Bowl Championships. 2 of those championships coming to home turf here in Kandy, and Colombo retaining that 1 Plate Championship. It's been a season to savor, one of underdogs, one that of teams that were never expected to be there but performed outside their skin and overturned the circuit on its head. But it's been a pleasure bringing you these pictures and live images. And it's signing off from the Papare here at Bogambara. It's the production team along with my commentator Yusuf Azam. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Reserve your BYD vehicle today with John Keel CG Auto by visiting the BYD showrooms or call us on 0112 125 125.
මේ දිනවල ඇතිවිය හැකි අසනීප තත්ත්වයන් වලින් ආරක්ෂා වීම සඳහා ප්‍රතිශක්තිය වර්ධනය කර නිරෝගීමත් දවසක් සඳහා සමහන් පානය කරන්න. සෙමදා සමහන් සෙමදා සුවෙන්.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් නැති දවටනේ නියම විල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩසිව්. අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය. චර්පි චිප්ස්. රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස. තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
The road is yours. German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Tokyo Super? ඕන වැඩකට සුපර්.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Reserve your BYD vehicle today with John Keel CG Auto by visiting the BYD showrooms or call us on 0112 125 125.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් නැති දවටනේ නියම විල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩසිව්. අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. Hamasitak matibide, rasa lemon rasa ye. ජීවිතයම මිහිරයි. Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, chill when lemon.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස් ටෙක් aqua shield 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස් ටෙක් aqua shield 2K waterproof සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
The road is yours. German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තිය කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චමරි අක්කා
බිත්තියට ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝට් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Some bonds last a lifetime. Nippon Cement.
Saratama enjoy karanga party ekata go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
උස්වත්තු පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රසයක් බැයියා. Chirpy chips. රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් නැති දවටනේ නියම විල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක්ටයිල් ඇඩසිව්. අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Our mountains are majestic. They can be life-giving. Some are even sacred, and their heights bear marks of our heritage. Our mountains elevate us. To us, they are ever inspiring.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamari.
Follow your dreams, achieve your goals. With every step, let your story unfold. In this world you will shine. Just believe it's your time. Sky is the ultimate limit. Never can you stop any day.
Chase your dream career with eSoft Metro Campus.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
රාමෙන් පාරක් දාමුද?
මෙතන
මෙතන විතරක් නෙමෙයි. ඕනෙම තැනක රාමෙන්.
හඳුන්වා දෙන මෙල්බන් ස්නැකර්ස් කොරියන් රාමෙන් සේවරි විස්කට්. රාමෙන් සැරට සෙට් වෙන්න.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් නැති දවටනේ නියම විල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක්ටයිල් ඇඩසිව්. අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
That summer refresh when the train ekata go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
The road is yours.
German-engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් නැති දවටනේ නියම විල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක්ටයිල් ඇඩසිව්. අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Stand by for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, the Papare.
3, 2, 1, roll off.
ඉතින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව Papare සමග.
Welcome back to the Papare.
Welcome to the live broadcast from the Papare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
The Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.